Welcome to the Red Conrad Show, the story of my life and world events how I see them. If you like the show, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get this going. Hello, everyone. So the latest chain of events been happening. If I didn't already talk about it, I don't remember. But I thought I had made a new friend, right? And as you all know, I started living a nomadic lifestyle. Um, I've been meeting some people, both in person, or in my local area, where I'm currently at, as well as online in social media groups. Um, well, one of the people I met locally, we were talking for about a month and a half, right? I thought things were going good, then they got weird. I mean, weird. Like, I was told things that, quite frankly, it would fall in one of those categories where, like, if you were guilty of it, you wouldn't dare admit it to anybody. Um, Even if you, like, truly trusted them, knew them real well, trusted them with your fucking life, you'd probably think twice if you were guilty of it, admitting something like this, even to that person. It is one of those things that it's that bad. That's like, did you really just admit to doing something like that? But things are still good up to that point, right? It wasn't until after that happened that things started getting weird. Like, we were still obviously, getting to know each other. I heard a lot about them and their life. I was starting to open up about mine. What happened to me in my past, different things I've been through, what my plans are for the future, where I hope to be in a couple of years. Stupid little small talk type shit. Um, but then things got weird, right? Uh, there was a little argument between us, and um, the little community, I guess you can say, we had going on, because we were living together. Um, and there was a couple other people involved, right? No, everybody scatters during the day doing what they got to do, and then we came back to that central point at some point at night. Um, I'm no longer there. All right, that's a whole other story of what went wrong there. Uh, we were all talking, we were all getting along, but then there's one particular person that I had the argument with. Following the argument, like, there was no talking to this person at the fuck all. Okay, they didn't want to hear nothing. Didn't want to talk about what even started the argument, let alone how to resolve the issue. Just complete blackout. And then they started bringing other people, into the mix, and similar things that I was getting accused of, they were getting accused of by this person. Then they started getting accused of other things by this person, and this person tried to rope me into it, saying that I said things that I never said, saying that I did things I never did. And what the hell is that? And sorry for all the pauses. There's a bunch of noise and shit going on in the background. Trying to pay attention to what the hell's going on. Anyways, and then no, the slow but steady breakdown of the community happened. Everybody started going their own ways. Um, I'm still trying to figure my shit out, right? And I feared that that was it. We were done communicating, we were done associating with each other. But then they kept on reaching out to me. Uh, One of the other people told me I should just block this person, cut off all communication, block them so they can't contact me. And maybe I should have done that, but I like to address shit, especially when it involves me, because there was a potential job that could have led to other customers and other jobs that I got fucked out of because of this shit. So I entertained the communication, for better or worse. Things got said, and then all of a sudden, out of left field someplace, I get an apology for what was said to me by this person. And I think included in that apology what was said about me. But, and they asked if we can still be friends, right? But no one's allowed to know that we're still talking, that we're still friends, despite what other people might think. Whether they think we're still talking or they think we're still friends or not, nobody's allowed to know for sure, right? And I'm getting bitched at about these other people that they're now involved with talking shit about me when I can guarantee 100% the shit, the bad shit that's being said about me. Because allegedly they're also saying good shit. Because these people also know me. They met me before this other person did. I actually did 2 jobs for them before this person met them, right? But I can guarantee that all the bad shit that's being said about me was caused by the shit they said about me to these people. So naturally, I bring that up. I'm like, well, if you want the gossiping to stop, if you want all the bullshit to stop, it's really a simple solution. One, admit that you're still trying to talk to me, and two, tell them the fucking truth about what happened. Tell them the fucking truth about the events that took place before everybody parted ways. And they don't want to do that. Every time that gets brought up, I get yelled at. Communication temporarily stops, and I'm basically yelled at for bringing up the past. Now look, I'm fine with keeping shit in the past, right? I'm perfectly okay with whatever happened between me and you. Um, we talk about it. We agree. It's over and done with. Water under the bridge, right? I'm one of those kind of people. I'm flexible like that. You can piss me off. You can do me dirty, but when you come back to me and you apologize to me, we work it out. We agree it's water under the bridge. We agree the past is in the past. Let's just move forward, clean slate. Okay, fine. I'm cool with that. But what I'm not cool with is somebody trying to tell me that despite all that, and despite wanting to remain friends, nobody's allowed to know nothing, right? And all the fucking bullshit and lies are not going to get corrected. And what the fuck is that shit? That's not how you fucking solve problems. And that's not how you show friendship to somebody. And quite frankly, loyalty is a two-way street. And then allegedly, I'm not allowed to be telling anybody that we're still talking. And I was even asked not to post it on my Facebook. Which, part of me wants to believe that if that's the case, somebody knows who all the vague posts are about, that knows the both of us, and is telling this person everything that I'm saying. Which is fine, because, well, I'm not naming names, and like I said, the posts are vague. I'm not really giving too much detail about what's being discussed. I'm just making very vague postings about how ridiculous I think all this is. And quite frankly, to me, loyalty is a two-way fucking street. If you want me to be loyal to you, I expect that same fucking loyalty in return. If you want me to respect your wishes, I expect you to give me that same respect in return. So, apologizing to me about the bullshit and apologizing to me about everything that happened, agreeing, the past is in the past, water under the fucking bridge, but then not fixing the fuck up you created, not correcting the fucking lies and the rumors those lies started. No, that's not gonna fucking fly with me. You want to be friends, and this isn't just about me, okay? Like, think about this if this happened to you. Think about if this was your situation, whether you're in my shoes or you're in the other person's shoes. All right. You can't expect to be friends with somebody and can allow them to accept that fucking friendship when shit you said, shit you started, is costing them money, is literally costing them their livelihood, and is causing rumors to be spread. Now, it doesn't really bother me all that much, to be perfectly honest with you, because, like I said, these people know me. A lot of people know me. And the truth will come out in the long run. And people that know me know I'm a hard worker. They know I'm an honest person. They know that I'm not going to fuck anybody over. They know all the shit this person said about me is completely out of character for me. So I'm not really that concerned about it because the truth will come out. What I'm concerned with, however, is that this bullshit did in fact cost me money. And it cost me a potential job that could have led to more jobs and more customers through people that these people know, as well as through, taking photographs of my work and putting it up on my business's website and putting it out there, adding to my portfolio of what I can do. And that's what's pissing me off the most about all this. The rumors, not so much, because, like I said, the truth will come out in the long run, and I'm not going to be the one suffering when it does. It's not my mess. I don't got to worry about fucking cleaning it up. I didn't create this shit. But I'm going to continue talking about it on my podcast, on my other social media platforms, as vague as it may be on social media. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name areas. But this person has really only got two options, which I did put in my most recent vague Facebook posting, just in case there is somebody, going back to this person, what I'm saying, with two options that can be done. Either one, fix the issue by telling the fucking truth to these people. You do that, fuck the job. I don't want the job. Okay? I don't need the job. But you want them to stop gossiping, right? You want to be able to stop bitching to me about the bullshit that they're saying about me and how many times you're allegedly telling them to shut up. How many times you're allegedly trying to defend me after you fucking lied about me. Well, tell them the fucking truth. Tell them the fucking truth. Problem solved. Or, on the other hand, keep the shit up. Keep on allegedly hiding that meaning you're still talking to each other. Keep on allowing them to believe the lies and the fucking bullshit. And think whatever they want to think in their heads. And continue the fucking gossiping to you about me. And in the process, keep on feeding me material to discuss on my podcast and potentially on social media. Either way, I don't really fucking care. When we were talking before the shit show started, that led into all this bunch of bullshit, Yes, I did think we were friends. I thought we were, pretty close in that regard. In that regard goes. Though I will say that some of the things you admitted to me about yourself that you did can kind of shook me a little bit, and I think it's funny. I was told not to repeat that to nobody, yet somebody else involved in this picture told me that they heard you telling that to one of the other guys' fucking girlfriends. So you don't want anybody to know about this other than you opening up to me about it. But then you're telling other people that we all knew after they got caught were doing drugs, like hardcore drugs. You really think you can trust somebody like that with the information you fucking told me and expect them to keep it secret? No. As of yet, I haven't said anything to anybody. I'm not. If you happen to be listening to this podcast episode right now, you can see that I haven't mentioned what it is you told me. I haven't even mentioned your fucking name. I haven't mentioned what state you're in, where you're living, none of that shit. And I'm not going to. But come on, man. When are you going to realize that it's possible a lot of the problems you have with everybody you fucking meet is caused by yourself? You can't go around meeting people, let everything go good for a little while, and then come up with all this fucking made up, concocted bunch of bullshit about literally everybody you fucking meet. And then try to continue talking to them afterwards. Oh, can we still be friends? But then nobody's allowed to know you're still friends. Nobody's allowed to know you're still talking to each other. And you're not going to fucking fix any of the fucking lies you said about anybody. And then you wonder why next to nobody still fucking talks to you. You wonder why you have so few fucking goddamn friends at the moment. That's why. Because most people, when you get as far as you got with me, as far as telling me, well, nobody's allowed to know we're still talking, and no, you're not going to fucking fix the lies you said. You're not going to fix the rumors you started. Most people will hear you fucking say that shit. That's it. Your social media's blocked, your phone number's blocked, and they don't want to hear from you ever the fuck again. I'm entertaining it because, well, to be perfectly fucking honest with you, I'm at a point in my fucking goddamn life where I don't give a fuck no more. And, quite frankly, I find this shit to be quite entertaining. So I don't know. Maybe people on my podcast will find it entertaining too. Maybe they'll get a laugh out of it like I am. I don't know. But don't expect to fucking goddamn keep friendships. Don't expect people to fucking give you loyalty and respect when you're not going to hand out that same level of loyalty and respect. Shit's a two-way fucking street. You want somebody to be loyal to you, be loyal to them. You want somebody to respect you, respect them. When you done fucked up, even if it was in the heat of the moment, you're angry, you're pissed off, shit came out your fucking goddamn mouth. That's fine. Everybody fucking does it. But then, when you come, especially if you want to hold on to that fucking friendship, when you realize the shit that you said when you were angry is now fucking creating rumors about that other person, regardless whether or not it's affecting their livelihood or not. Let's get that completely out of it. It's not everybody has their own business, okay? But when those lies, when those anger statements are now causing rumors about that fucking goddamn person, fucking fix it. Tell the people that are spreading the rumors the motherfucking truth. And fix the fucking problems that you caused. And then maybe, just maybe, some of these people you're meeting and would like to be friends with throughout your life will actually fucking remain your friend after one of these episodes you have. But this is fucking bullshit. I mean, guys, there was literally 1, 2, 3, about 5 adults. 5, 6, 6 adults. No, 7, 8. There was about 8 adults, all involved in this story. Maybe more. I'm not counting all the same. Um, I'm not counting all the same roof. Okay, for lack of better terms, because there were people outside our circle that were involved in this as well. You know, there was a good number of people that were involved in this shit, right? And about half of them, shit was said about. Shit was getting said to others about the rest of us. Shit was said to us, like, for example, shit was said to me about a couple of the other people. Shit was said to the other people about me, right? Up to the point where we started going our separate ways. And some of us are still in contact with each other. So I'm hearing things that this person is saying to the other people. The other people are getting an idea of what's being said to me through the vague posts I'm making on Facebook. But like, it's real. And I did do a TikTok video on this in the beginning of all this shit, because I believe this person has like a really sick, twisted obsession with me, where I felt that way in the beginning because of how things in our friendship went or started to go before everything went sour. But the longer I entertained the bullshit, and the more I heard back from other people, what's being said, to everybody by this one person. And it's like, nah, it's not just a sick obsession with me. It's just sick. They're literally doing this to everybody. So how many people from their fucking past, like you tried speaking about, that allegedly did shit? Did they really do it, or was this person just seeing shit in their head that wasn't actually happening? You know what I mean? Anyways, if you were able to follow this at all, with as little detail and shit that I put into this, if you got any kind of insight on what potentially could be the issue, or if you have an opinion, let's continue entertaining this nonsense and keep on posting updates about it, let me know. If you're listening to this on Spotify, leave a comment down below the episode. If you're listening to this via the show's website, leave a comment below the blog post containing the episode. If you're listening to this anywhere else, shoot me an email at podcast@redconrad.com. Let me know. Give me your insights, your opinions on the matter, and whether or not I should continue entertaining communications with this person to see where it goes, what happens next, and potentially do another episode with an update at that point in time with where things went from here. On that note, thank you all for listening. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Red Conrad Show. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, if you're not listening on Spotify, Spotify is the home of my subscription-only content. So any stories you want to hear that have part 1 or other missing pieces on the free side, you gotta hop over to Spotify and subscribe to the subscription content to get the missing pieces of those particular stories. I will see you in the next episode.